Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Can't get the better of his opposite number. And it's Salah. Rice. Good challenge, he just stood firm. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Just wouldn't be beaten there. Mohamed Salah. Caught offside that time. And the shot! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Now, he's had a go! And the ball's come out! Away from immediate danger. There has been just the early goal here, and it's 1-0. Played back in. Mohamed Salah has made his mark on this game. Salah. He's left his man. Rice. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Kouyaté. And here's Mohamed Salah. It's Salah! And yes, it's there! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
I can give the keeper a little sympathy here because I think he might have been slightly on...
Big chance! Back of the net! Back within one! They have them in their sights again!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think the system's go now.
Gets away from his opponents. Shapes to shoot! He's tried one! Oh, that's a...
Defence then, a magnificent effort.
Oh. Liverpool are in control here on the brink of half-time. And it's Salah. Mohamed Salah. Rice. Cuts it out. Hiburan. Rice. Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So a really good half of football, 3 goals and just one separating them.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers...
He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Plays it through. There's the ball. Heads it! Really well taken goal. A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
Liverpool take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win. Well, that's a foul, free kick's been given.
Yeah, he may feign to shoot and just play it into the box.
Oh, shooting chance! Repelled by the keeper. Chip through. Another corner then. And a shot! He can pounce on that. They've done it! Back to within 1. Interesting. Alisson reacted well to the initial effort, but couldn't get it right out of the danger area.
That's just top-notch. Showed exactly why he follows it up every time. Keeper struggles to hold on to it, ball breaks kindly. He's always about.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
Liverpool have it back and they can go again. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Ball through needs to be good here.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Ball's loose, who's getting there? He's through, it's 1-on-1! Crowd calling for him to shoot. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Has a goal! Oh my word, that is fantastic! About as smooth as it gets. He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
Well, I'd like to praise a nicely constructed move and
goes for goal! Lovely bit of skill there. Well, the pressure is relentless. That's clear cut, it's a free kick.
Well, it's a crossing feast here, but I'd advise them to keep a variety in their play to avoid being found out and stopped.
Yeah, nobody's going to argue with that. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
That's a bad place to challenge. What's he giving? Now, the referee has given a free kick just outside the box. Looking to change the direction of the game here. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Chance! And he's cut it out. Little doubt, that is a foul. Rice has been sent off. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. A warm ovation on his way off, and that is the least he deserves.
Look, you can only give your all, and he's delivered in that regard, and I think the manager has probably just spotted now.
Isaac! Should have put that one away.
Well, that ought to have wrapped it up, Peter. He may well regret that, you know.
Good ball. Gets the better of his man. Hits one! It's there! Alisson did well the first time. Nothing he could do about the follow-up.
I doubt he'll score too many which come easier than that, Peter, but just look at his movement. He knew instinctively that the keeper would struggle to hold on to it.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fee.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence, and that's not easy. Going nowhere fast is about the only way I can describe this. They've just got to be busier.
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
There's going to be another change here.
Well,
he's going direct. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Well weighted. He's had a shot! Oh, taken with style.
Liverpool are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Liverpool could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Yeah, looks very much
going for goal! And for a moment, time stood still.
A chance that's created through very good grafting. Did well to get in the face of his opponent.
It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Brings it to a close. So they have their win, they had all the answers to whatever the opposition threw at them, and the results followed inevitably.
The year where everyone starts. Memories of last season, positions and points tallies on the last day, that's all now irrelevant. It is all about the ultimate prize that lies a long way ahead. That buoyant feeling is here. New start, fresh hope. Get the season off to a flyer. The fans are believing.
Some wonderful... Barnes! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Newcastle just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
That's not going to make it. Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. Shaw does well to read it and intercepts. Casemiro. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, shooting chance! That had to be more accurate. He gets past his... Has a goal! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Bruno Fernandes looks to clip it for... Shot a goal! And that's going to be a goal kick. Of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
Yeah, those longer balls forward are definitely having more of an impact, something that should have been resorted to before now.
Real chance! Barnes. Could cross it. Gets up to head it! Goes for it! Hope reacted well to the initial effort, but couldn't get it right out of the danger area.
I doubt he'll score too many, which come easier than that, Peter, but just look at his movement. He knew instinctively that the keeper would struggle to hold on to it.
Barnes! Tries his luck. And he's there to make a great save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Well read, he sorted that out. Hoists it forward. Barnes. Hardly anything between the sides. And the score is 1-0. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Casemiro. And it's been taken straight back. Shaw. Shaw goes looking.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Loose ball, who's going to get that? Newcastle cannot keep hold of the ball. No foul, says the referee. Going through. Turns and goes back. Shoots!
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Barnes. Has a goal!
Maguire. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Chooses to go back. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Barnes.
Surely. He's had a shot!
Mighty close.
That's just plain unlucky. There were many, me included, who thought that was going in.
He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Barnes.
And it's the goalkeepers to claim. Pass me. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So there you have it, a close sport half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. All a decent game up to now.
Well, that certainly pleased the fans, and the players are definitely happy with that scoreline. The question is now, can they protect it?
Leading 1-0 at the break. And we're already back underway here.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see.
That intervention was very necessary. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Tries to get it forward quickly. And it's played forward. Good take, and he's had a look.
And the finish! And the second time, he scores! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe.
He was so alert to the possibilities there. Great stuff.
Oh, look, there's only one player who merits all the praise for that. Not only did he finish it, but his instincts for being where he was were absolutely top-notch.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage.
Goes for goal!
Well, the pressure is relentless. It's a very, very high press.
Yeah, because it's all about winning the ball back at the earliest opportunity, a trigger by one.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. It's found its way to...
Hits one!
A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Trippier. Barnes cuts it out. Bruno Fernandes conceives a free kick for that. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
He's in! Chance!
Oh, another save.
Yeah, while he won't be happy with some of the defending in front of him, he can hold his head high. That was a fantastic stop.
And that's been levered clear. Diogo Dalot. Forward it goes. Great strength, too strong for his opponent.
one!
Hoists it forward. Barnes. And they win it back again. He's through.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And he's cut it out. Bruno Fernandes, a scorer already in the game. It has got through to him.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Goes for goal! And it's played forward. Diogo Dalot plays it forward. He's had a go! Newcastle have it back and they can go again. Maguire has been caught there, it's a foul. Shaw. Bruno Fernandes. Breaks on here. Barnes. He came in hard, very hard. No complaints about that challenge. Robust, but fair. Face to face with...
He's gone for it! And oh! It's in! And what a climax we have here!
And as soon as they made that error in midfield, they didn't have time to react before the ball hit the net. Very much a lesson learned.
Newcastle give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish. Diogo Dalot battles to win it back. Barnes. Just a few more moments for them to hang on. And that will be the final act. Day one, job done, the perfect start they craved. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, all those thoughts of brilliant wanting have been turned into an open-day triumph, and fitness levels look bang on.
Flamengo stand at the dawn of yet another league campaign. The overwhelming question being, of course, how ready are they? It's a great time to be a fan. Smiles are beaming, expectations are up. They've been deprived of the game during the off-season. It feels like an eternity. New hopes, new faces, but the same old game. That match-day feeling is well and truly back. We're with you from the Maracanã that has for so long been Rio's leading world-class venue.
He's gone for it!
Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That's a real shame, Peter, because it was beautifully worked. Took the defence out of the picture, but he'll be in no hurry to watch the replay.
Vidal tries to get it forward quickly. Back into the middle. Oh, real danger here. And it's Vidal. Forward it goes, dashing forward at pace. Vidal. Gerson.
Has a pop! It's in!
What a start, and what a contribution from the main man. I had a feeling he might do something, given his reputation, but to do it like that, absolutely brilliant. I wasn't expecting that.
Given such an opening,
Shoots! He can pounce on that! They've done it!
he was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
Oh, that's great awareness. Full marks to him, as he was just that bit quicker than everyone else on the follow-up.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Brings it forward. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Now the counter. Striding.
Hits one! It's in! Into the lead once more!
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. He's had that put on a plate. That's good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? He's had a look.
Big chance!
He's missed, but not that far. And the referee has brought play back and showed him a yellow card. And through to the goalkeeper.
Has a hit! Oh, taken with style! All too easy! They are in danger of disappearing out of sight!
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Gerson. A real chance to break. Diogo he ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. And here's Gabriel. Gets wrestled off the ball. And the counter is on. Goes long. And that has put a stop to that. Gerson. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Good ball. It's Gabriel! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Two minutes to be added on. And here's Gabriel. Gerson. It's a shot at goal! Yes! And the lead is extended still further.
Flamengo.
We hit half-time.
Well, every time they've gone through the gears, Peter, they've looked like scoring. So provided they can stay well clear of the handbrake, they ought to be completely out of sight fairly soon.
Flamengo 3 ahead after a remarkable half. Who knows how many more will follow. Already up and running for the second half. Shaw. Danilo. Gerson. He's made sure that that won't get through. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Shaw. Shaw. Turns and goes back. Shaw gets it, and massive leap! It's anyone's ball. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Chooses to go back. It's a loose ball. Shaw to header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. David Luiz. Flamengo are apparently enjoying a gentle cruise towards near certain victory here. Vidal. Chance to break. Luis positions himself well and cuts it out. Well, it really is one cross after another.
Oh, with a target to hit.
He's one-on-one! Real chance! Goal! They're back within reach! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
That's always a great sight, you know, on a football pitch. Nimble-footed, showed great balance and a really cool head to finish. And that kind of dribbling is really smart.
So is this the start of a comeback? Timely intervention. Gerson. And it's Vidal. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Needed a better pass there. Good ball. It's found its target. Gabriel. He's had a shot. He scores! His position was perfect. The invitation was there for him, And his response, absolutely clinical.
Well, poor defending or not, that was a clinical finish. Both the movement, the execution were top drawer.
So now the difference is 3.
He's in! Going for goal! A real chance and a real let-off.
I think he deserves credit for getting something away, given that he had to contend with a double dose of closing down.
Oh, real chance! Goes for goal!
Disappointing finish in the end.
It has got through to him.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Danilo hoists it forward. Oh, given away.
Shaw is fouled.
Bruno Fernandes goes for goal. No mistake. Just so calm under pressure.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked a scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
Oh, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss. And the shot!
That'll go straight through to the keeper. David Luiz. Vidal. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. David Luiz. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Driving on, it has a go! That's a half-decent try.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work out.
And the referee brings it to a close. Day one, job done, the perfect start they craved. The final thoughts, Jim?
Flamengo will be delighted to have hit the ground running. That was the aim.
Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. And this must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special feel to it. As you can see, we've already started here. Vidal. And he's cut it out.
Hits one!
Mighty close.
Look, I'm sure he'll deny it, Peter, but the keeper didn't have that covered.
Hoists it forward. And he's straight offside.
There's a lot of movement going on. There's no shortage of options.
So I guess they're looking to play around their opponents as opposed to through them.
Yeah, the style is designed to dominate the ball, and so you dominate your opponents.
Breaks on here. Barnes. He could be in here. Danilo demonstrating fabulous determination. He just will not be beaten. Forward it goes. Flamengo get it back again.
He's gone for it! And it's a goal! And Flamengo take the lead!
Well, he was never going to miss from there.
Oh, look, there's only one player who merits all the praise for that. Not only did he finish it, but his instincts for being where he was are absolutely top-notch.
Flamengo get themselves into the lead.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
Plays it long. Now it's Gabriel. In comes the delivery. Jessen. Timely intervention. Tries to get it forward quickly. Could be...
Oh, shooting chance! It's in! All too easy! They are in danger of disappearing out of sight!
Flamengo are certainly a team that knows how to play their football as stylishly as you'll see. Tiki-taka at its very best, and they back it up with goals.
Flamengo take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
He's made sure that that won't get through. Gabriel
Has a hit!
That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And he has shown him a yellow card. Players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. He's got a chance from here, but not the kindest angle. There's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. Keeper's got good distance on that. And it's played forward. Cuts it out. Gabriel. Cut out in the nick of time. And now they can launch a counter. Defending was strong and firm. Gerson. Newcastle in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Brought forward. What does he try from here? And it's hoisted clear. That's a throw. That'll go straight through to the keeper. And the first half is done. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Newcastle were desperate for the half-time whistle. A regroup and a rethink is imperative to rescue this.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Vidal proves too strong there. Plays it out to the wing. Looking to break out here.
Well, no question as to who's winning the battle in midfield at the moment. Some very impressive pressing.
And the finish!
Just off target.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Barnes. Barnes goes looking. And it's played forward. Vidal. He's away. Forward it goes. Chance to shoot.
Hits one! And it's there! And surely that settles it.
Jim, your thoughts?
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Throw in. Vidal. Well read, he sorted that out. Tries to get it forward quickly. Gerson. And here's Gabriel.
He's had a shot! And the follow-up! They've done it! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many.
Pope did well the first time. Nothing he could do about the follow-up.
Well, look, regardless of whether the keeper could have done better or not, Peter, that was all...
And the shot!
Danilo. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Now a chance to break. That's a foul, no two ways about it.
Big chance! missed it.
Oh, it was the first touch to die for, and it set him up beautifully.
Vidal. Gerson.
Oh, has a hit!
And that's wide.
Oh, now that was a chance. What a chance.
Hoists it forward. Bonds!
And it's Trippier. And he just whacks it away.
Whipped it, and the shot! And yes, it's there!
Pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
Yeah, teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
Well, to wait until now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around from here.
Still trying to make a game of this.
Gerson.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Bonds. Shoot, has a pop! He scores! That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
So is this the start of a comeback?
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition looked completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. And there goes the final whistle. Newcastle are beaten. It is not the result they needed. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Newcastle.
Very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well.
No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. And as you can see, we've already started here. He's got it, and he's got time, and a header! Decent enough try.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Bruno Fernandes.
Out towards the flank. Lobs it in gently. He's had a shot! An early chance there, first of the game. Barnes tries to get it forward quickly. Casemiro.
Bruno Fernandes.
He spotted the run and played him through. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Well, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. A real chance of it. Header! Great header, made it look easy.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
Newcastle shot a goal! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, as Tesco, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Forward it goes. He's got through. Let's put a stop to that.
Diogo Dalot.
Casemiro. Has a goal! Well, the ball's come loose. And they've been caught out here. Hoists it forward. Well, they can break here. And it's played forward. Oh, some tackle that. It's come loose. It's got shoots. They've done it! Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Oh, whistle's gone. Now then. The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick.
Yeah, it would seem a little too far out, and this will probably be a dink far post.
Bruno Fernandes with a real chance here. Cassem goes for goal! Casemiro. Barnes gets it back.
Casemiro really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
Bruno Fernandes.
De Ligt goes looking. Now the breakaway. Barnes plays it out to the flank.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Can't get the better of his opposite number. That intervention was very necessary. Casemiro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Dashing forward at pace. Oh, tries a shot!
Oh, and they're back in front.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Newcastle go into the lead. Hoists it forward. And the counter is on. Not much. Shaw with a definite foul there. Barnes. Barnes spreads it towards the left.
Up for a header!
Good delivery, no joy.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Forward it goes. Done very well to intervene.
Bruno Fernandes.
And it's played forward. He's made sure that that won't get through. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So a really good half of football, 3 goals and just one separating them.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Newcastle head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. And the game has already resumed here. No changes at the interval from either side. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Barnes. Barnes has set up 1 goal so far. De Ligt plays it forward. Just brushed off the ball there. He's through. He's in, surely. Trippier turns and goes back. Needed a better pass there.
Well, we don't need to guess that they expect plenty of ball into the box.
It's quite a crowd scene in the middle now.
Well, it's a situation that requires resilience.
Hits one! He's scored!
Really outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the keeper.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
Newcastle have a free kick. And there aren't many who'd be prepared to wind up a shot from this far out. He'll fancy himself from here. He's had a crack. No, not quite.
Bruno Fernandes tries to get it forward quickly. He's in! And they can counter here. Ball's loose, who's getting there?
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Diogo Dalot.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. And it's Trippier.
He's gone for it!
Oh, what about it? From the cusp of victory to the cusp of desperation. Gets into a dangerous position.
Newcastle showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Oh, shooting chance!
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
He's been bundled over, that is a foul. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
He's gone for the shot. Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Decent looking ball.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Well played, he saw that coming.
Newcastle showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources.
He's had a go! Looking for goal! Yes, he's done it! And that has raised the roof!
Pope did well the first time, nothing he could do about the follow-up.
I might sound a little harsh here, but the keeper, I felt, could have done a better job in ensuring that ball didn't go back out into the danger area.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Now surely, shoots! We thought it was over! It's all square once more!
Simplicity itself.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
All square again into the dying minutes. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And the referee brings it to a close. Terrific match, universal commitment to attack, all square and rightly, no loser. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. Bruno Fernandes is the guilty party there. Danilo. Gerson. He's made sure that that won't get through. Vidal. Oh, good interception. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
Gets up to head it!
And he's there to clear it. And help's available out wide.
Going for goal! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes work ultra sharp.
Real chance!
Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looks the harder thing to do.
Flamengo are working the ball as only they can.
Yeah, Peter, and it's a style that requires players of high-caliber technique to move the ball about quickly in tight areas.
Chance!
Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead.
Because of that first goal now, it's a great opportunity to make it one-way traffic and add to this lead.
And they've been caught.
He's gone for it! Surely this time... Oh, taken with style! Hot knife through butter! They have done it again!
He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his...
And the shot! He's pulled off a fine save.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Defending of the desperate variety. Not much subtlety, he's launched himself there.
Has a hit!
It's anyone's ball. That has been cleared. Bruno Fernandes. It's come loose. Good offside that time. Danilo. Gabriel. And the through ball is intercepted. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Dashing forward at pace. Luis positions himself well and cuts it out. Forward it goes. Shaw. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And it's played forward. Diogo Dalot. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. And that has been clubbed away. And it's been taken straight back. That's the throw. That has sent him sprawling. No complaints about that challenge. Robust, but fair. Casemiro does well there, alert. And here's Gabriel. Quick look, he's gone for it! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Half-time, some first-half thoughts?
Well, they had their opponents reeling in that half, Peter, and the break may influence the change somehow, but don't hold me to it.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and two between them at half-time. And the game has already resumed here. Cut out in the nick of time. Well, they can break here. Bruno Fernandes. He's got options out wide. He can get that clear. And it's Gabriel. And that has put play to that. He's looked long this time. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. He's making good use of his strength there. Just refuses to be out-muscled. Hoists it forward. And now the breakaway. He's played him through. And here's the chance to counter. Ball through needs to be good here. Face tries a shot! He tried the chip, but it wasn't his best.
There's no doubt he made the right decision, but without the right result. Well, no question as to who's winning the battle in midfield at the moment. Some very impressive pressing in place here.
Gab hits one! We've got a goal! With time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well reward them with an equaliser.
Gerson. And he's cut it out.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Spot on, Peter.
Casemiro. Bruno Fernandes. He's had a look. Has a pop. No mistake. And this is getting better and better. That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great poaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
So the lead now is 2.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed.
It's Gabriel! It's a goal! Back within 1. They have them in their sights again. Well, you've got to say the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
It's a simple game. A striker's job is to find the space as often as possible, and he did exactly that.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now. Well, we don't need to guess that they expect plenty of ball into the box.
Yeah, it's quite a crowd scene in the middle now.
Well, it's a situation that requires resilience now and plenty of fighting spirit. It has to be matched.
And the counter is on now then. Brings it forward. That could spell Gabriel! And that could come back to haunt them.
I think he rushed that. He had a bit more time than he realised. He could so easily have equalised there.
Good take, and he's had a look. He's had a shot! And that would have been game, set and match.
Oh, and a real chance to pile on the pressure, and he'll be desperate to get another.
Time is ebbing away, but it feels like an eternity when you're holding on to a slender lead. This could spell hits one! So close to drawing level. So here comes the substitution. Got amongst the goals here, and now he takes his leave.
Look, you can only give your all, and he's delivered in that regard, and I think the manager has probably just spotted now a little tiredness creeping in, and, if that's the case, then, he's doing the right thing. There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
And the counter is on. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. It is just a question of running down the clock now. Shapes to shoot! Good clearance and very necessary. He's there to shoot! The assistant referee rightly gives him offside. No, that's not the ball he wanted. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. David Luiz. Gerson. Decent looking ball. Defenders on the back foot. And the shot! In it goes! In the day, game over surely. Oh, Pete. And that's it. So victory on the final day. Well, how will we look back on that?
Well, look, Peter, no matter what the circumstances, in my career there was always a call for ending the season on a winning note, go out on a high, and then obviously a more forensic reflection could begin on what needs to be altered during the close season.
All that Remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us. Hello and welcome to you wherever you are. No doubt this is the standout fixture of the round, and I hardly need to tell you why. The atmosphere here is remarkable. A genuine sense of theatre, drama. It is akin to the eve of a coronation, with the coronation proper to follow after the final whistle. A point would earn them the crown. Easy work for the team that has been the best side in the league this season, or so you would think. We're with you from the Maracanã that has for so long been Rio's leading world-class venue. And truly to understand how these players are feeling before kick-off, who better to ask than someone who has been there? Jim Beglin.
Well, let me cast my mind back, Peter. The dressing rooms I was in, the first point was not to mess up and make the game harder than it needs to be. So if you can go mistake-free for the opening period of the match, it offers the chance to go at it with one huge collective effort to do what needs to be done. No excuses, no regrets, but you must not trip up early on.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Champions-elect, hoping to become the champions for real. Perhaps the...
Hits one! This could fall anywhere!
Cleared without complication. Gerson. That's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. What a ball this has turned out to be. Now can he finish? And he's there to hoof it away. Flamengo have to have a shot on target.
Gets up to head it!
Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Hoists it forward. Gabriel. He's got the ball.
He's had a go! Dispatched clinically! Could that be the start of something big?
Just so calm under pressure.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet
He's had a shot!
Good stop. That wasn't easy.
well, as Tesco, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Newcastle will try it again now. And that's been levered clear. Another corner. Any better luck this time round? Newcastle with another corner. Good clearance and very necessary. It's a promising ball. Gets his foot in there. Tries to get it forward quickly. He's through the middle. Gone for a throw-in. Vidal is onto it.
Massive lead! They've done it! All too easy! They are in danger of disappearing out of sight!
What a great header, got plenty on that.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
Flamengo get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Well, they could break here. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Vidal. And it's Gabriel.
Surely! Big chance!
Defending was strong and firm. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Look, he's offering an apology to his teammate, who's clearly miffed at not being picked out despite making what looked like the right run.
Gets wrestled off the ball, and it's played forward. And here's the chance to counter. Battles to win it back. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Barnes. Good challenge, he just stood firm. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So, views on the first half?
Well, they had their opponents reeling in that half, Peter, and the break may influence a change somehow, but don't hold me to it.
Flamengo ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. And we are already promptly back underway. Danilo is the guilty party there. It is a fair distance from goal. I'm not sure if he'll have a go. That was travelling. Gerson. Vidal. It's Gabriel.
He's gone for it!
Just off target.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work though.
Forward it goes. Trippier. He's made sure that that won't get through. Gerson. Vidal has created one goal already. Gets on the end of it. Gerson. Vidal. Barnes. Goes long.
Has a goal! And a second time!
And he's there to clear it.
And the shot!
Well, the pressure is relentless. It's a very, very high press.
Yeah, because it's all about winning the ball back at the earliest opportunity, a trigger by one player for the others to follow, and designed to force opposition mistakes.
Surely a shot! Has a hit!
That's been won straight back.
Shot a goal! He has done it!
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
Barnes. And they've been caught going for goal! Knocks it away.
Newcastle are definitely going about this the right way.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Just has to be done.
Forward it goes. Trippier goes looking. Tries to get it forward quickly. Just brushed off the ball there. And the counter is on.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
It's on a plate. And that has been cleared.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Has a pop! And yes, it's there! Two to the good! They have breathing space!
Really outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the keeper.
Yeah, and he knew all along what he wanted to do, and it's a really great instinctive finish.
Flamengo take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win. And it's Gabriel. Oh, good take in a good area. That's a bad place to challenge. What's he giving? The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. Flamengo looking to pull clear here. He's having a go. Oh, smart save. He had plenty to do.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Rapidly approaching the end. It cannot be long now. Their crowning moment is imminent. It has got...
Has a hit! And more, and more, and more! And the lead is 3! It is surely done!
Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
Well, it's pretty damning on the part of that defence, Peter, that he was allowed so much time and space. But I think you have to give credit where it's due, and it was a brilliant setup and finish.
This is gone, that's a foul. Barnes brings it forward. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Timely intervention. He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
Flamengo seemed to have chosen a tougher route through the middle. That was easily read and dealt with.
Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Time added on 4 minutes. Tried that time. Barnes. It's the through ball. And it's Gabriel. And there goes the final whistle.
Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties.
Hits one! It's in!
It's hardly a surprise, is it? That's what we're here for. A player with this wonderful knack of being able to show up and deliver at important times. Yet another example.
That was a given. It always was.
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
Napoli didn't expect this, that's for sure. What can they do now?
He's gone for it!
Tries to get it clear. Ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. McTominay. Chance to break. It's got through to him. Timely intervention. Good challenge, he just stood firm. He's through. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot.
So a big chance now from 12 yards.
To further improve their position of comfort. That is quite remarkable.
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. De Bruyne. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Well played, he saw that coming. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Gabriel. Nicely measured chance!
Oh, real chance!
Ball's loose, who's getting there? Gabriel. De Bruyne. And the counter is on. McTominay. Flamengo scored early, of course, and the score is 1-0. Gerson. Vidal. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And he heaves it forward. What a ball this is to... Goes for goal!
Oh, taken with style! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
It's a keeper's nightmare, Peter. He just couldn't pick up on it until it was way too late, having so many bodies in front of him.
So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
And it's hoisted clear. McTominay plays it out to the flank.
Up he gets!
Oh, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases the chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Forward it goes. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. There's no... has a pop!
And it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
Flamengo take a 3-goal lead, and they are romping out of sight.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Lovely bit of skill. Gerson. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Well positioned to make that interception. Defenders on the back foot. Just the keeper to bit, tries a shot! Napoli give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Now surely! We hit half-time.
Flamengo are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say, deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Flamengo head in for half-time with a 3-1 lead. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes. No reported change to either side during the break. Is there any support? Shapes to shoot! He scored!
And the lead is 3. It is surely done.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was
Going for goal.
And through to the goalkeeper. Gerson. McTominay did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. That's a promising ball.
It's Gabriel! It's a goal! Result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many.
Terrific audacity, just gorgeous skill.
Oh, it's lovely to see the art of disguise alive and well, but the keeper straight into no man's land.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
It's a fabulous position. Napoli really are defending from the front.
They are, and this type of pressing is a case of counter-attacking a counter-attack. It's high octane and high pressure, high fitness.
And it's played forward, and here's the chance to counter. Tries to get it forward quickly. Well, they could break here. Well weighted.
He's had a shot! It's in!
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback.
Just brushed off the ball there. Now it's
Gabriel!
And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
He's found his man. And the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Gabriel in for a hefty challenge. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Gets it back. Looking to get within range. De Bruyne. Cuts it out. And this is De Bruyne.
Up for the header!
And the ball is out of play. David Luiz. Gerson. De Bruyne is the guilty party there. De Bruyne has been sent off. Gabriel.
And the shot!
Not offside that time. Gorgeous control there. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Flamengo have a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Looking to widen the gap even further here. It certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Oh, good take and a good error. It's Gabriel! Oh, extraordinary. Played out to the right. Played back in. Gerson. And it's Gabriel. Hoists it forward. Out of play for a goal kick. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Napoli get it back again. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Flamengo enjoy their perfect day. For their victims, it is entirely imperfect. Comprehensive winners of a one-sided contest. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Flamengo were very impressive here, Peter. The backbone of this team is so strong, and it proved to be the decisive area.
Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige.
Has a hit! He scored!
What a start, and what a contribution from the main man. I had a feeling he might do something, given his reputation, but to do it like that, absolutely brilliant. I wasn't expecting that.
And as soon as they made that error in midfield, they didn't have time to react before the ball hit the net. Very much a lesson learned.
So shoots! And the ball's come out! And they've been caught out here.
And the shot!
Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes work ultra sharp.
Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Repelled by the keeper. Oh, it's a fine challenge and it goes his way.
Gabriel.
Well weighted. Gets on the end of it.
He's had a shot! And yes, it's there! 2 up, 2 easy. How many more to come?
Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
So that's 2 now without reply.
No doubt as to who...
Rice has got himself a free kick. Rice. Flamengo have their opponents right where they want them, and we've barely begun. Looking to break out here. Gets it back. And help's available out wide.
Towering header!
Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Gerson tries to get it forward quickly.
And it's Gabriel.
Well positioned to make that interception. Rice. Gabriel Jesus.
Has a pop!
Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Rice. Good ball.
He's gone for it! And more, and more, and more! And they're at it again, in double quick time!
Smartly deceptive, what quality.
Oh, look, the keeper didn't know whether he was coming or going in the end, and he just got lost.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Oh, real danger here.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
Hoists it forward. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Oh, they could break here.
And here's Gabriel.
Timely intervention. There really wasn't very much in that. Not far away from being a telling final ball.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And he has been fouled there. Certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. He's having a go.
Great strike! And the keeper's equal to it.
Gabriel Jesus with good energy in defence as well.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. It's good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? Gabriel. That intervention was very necessary.
He's had a go!
And it's played forward. Cleared without complication. Luis battles to win it back. Luis drives it forward. Forward it goes. That will be the final action of the first half.
Well, there's plenty that can be said about the last 45 minutes, but one thing that cannot be said is that it's dull. One-sided, yes, but packed with excitement.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Flamengo 3-0 up at the break, precisely as they would have dreamt it. Well, the action has already resumed here. And he's there to cut it out. Gerson, and the counter is on. Gets it back. Rice. Gorgeous control there. It's come through. Tries a shot! Hoists it forward. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Well read, he sorted that out. Tries to get it forward quickly. He slid it through.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
Vidal. And once more they can't get through.
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them.
Oh, shooting chance! He can pounce on that. And in it goes!
He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
Oh, that's great awareness. Full marks to him as he was just that bit quicker than everyone else on the follow-up.
So it goes for goal! It's there! And the lead is extended still further.
That was easy, almost too easy.
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the pass to pick him out.
Flamengo blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. And it's played forward. He's made sure that that won't get through. Vidal. And this is the perfect opportunity. Disappointing finish in the end.
Rice. Gabriel Jesus.
That's a decent ball.
Oh, that is asking for trouble.
Ways to get it forward quickly. And now they can launch a counter.
Has a hit! They've done it!
And that really is so impressive. So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Sticks in a foot to win it back.
Big chance!
And that would have been game, set and match.
Gabriel should really have closed the game out then, and this could come back to haunt him.
Defending of the desperate variety. In towards the middle. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. It's out for a goal kick. Luis gets into the right position to intercept. Hoists it forward. Vidal. And it's played forward. It's got through to him. He's there to receive it. Looks to clip it forward. Out of play for a goal kick.
Shapes to shoot! Goes to finish! Really well taken goal. With so little time left, grandstand finish!
He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
That's just top-notch. Showed exactly why he follows it up every time. Keeper struggles to hold on to it, ball breaks kindly. He's always about.
This is threatening to become a really good game. Chance to break. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. Flamengo have been handed a game-changing chance to increase the lead. Flamengo win it by the odd goal. Almost nothing in it. Perhaps a draw would have felt fairer. But that's the game, and they have won.